Welcome to episode 6 of Shmuppin with JT and the Hambone. I am JT.
And I'm the Hambone. In today's episode, we will be covering 19XX, The War Against Destiny, made by Capcom, released in 1996. Well, we'll go straight into it. Here are the things you need to know about this game. For starters, there are 3 different ships. We have our Mosquito, we have the Lightning, and we have the Sinden. And then, each ship has its own unique abilities. Starting with the Mosquito, it is the strongest of the 3, but it is also the slowest of the 3.
Very slow.
The Lightning is the middle of the road, so medium power, medium speed. And then finally, the Sinden is the fastest of the 3, but it is also the weakest.
Right.
And then this game has your 3 basic power-ups. So you have your missile, which is a spread shot, fairly powerful. You have the Vulcan, which is more of a concentrated range of fire, but it's very fast. And then finally, you have the laser shot, which is a very, very narrow range of fire, but it'll shoot through multiple enemies at the same time and doing damage to all those enemies.
Right. And then each ship has a specialty in one of the 3 weapons. So the Mosquito specializes in the missiles, the Lightning specializes in the Vulcan,
Yep.
and the Sinden specializes in the laser. And then in the game, if you pick up a second version of that power-up, your ship gains an extra level of power.
Of your specialty.
Of the specialty weapon.
Right.
Yeah.
And then also each ship has a charge shot, which if you shoot at larger enemies, it'll lock on and shoot all these homing missiles.
Right.
And each ship has different abilities in that charge shot too. And then finally we have the bomb system. It's like any other shmup, it has a bomb system, but what makes this unique is that you can charge these bombs. They have 3 different levels of power. And the cool thing is, while you're charging the bomb, you can also fire your primary weapon at the same time.
Yeah, it's very bizarre. Like it's unique, the charging aspect, but then you're holding down the charge bomb while also firing. So it's a strange thing, but very unique. I like it.
Very new. And then as far as scoring goes, it has a medal system where you just medal collection. Yeah. And then you also get these bonuses after you beat the boss level. So you also have the how many bombs you have in your possession, and also the rank of which you destroy the boss, which is dependent on how quickly you kill him.
Yeah, if you're going for points in this game, killing the bosses quickly is the #1 thing. So that each boss has a time limit, and if you beat him under that time limit, you get a rank S, which is many more points than the rest if you don't get it in that time period.
All right, but enough talking. Let's do some more shmupping.
Get to shmupping.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Select your machine.
We didn't see the 3 ships there because I was going right into it. But we chose the Mosquito, which is the slow but powerful. So there's the charge shot.
Okay. Starting off right away.
There's an audible cue, but then you do get the green sparklies. Once you see the green sparklies, that means you are fully charged up. The red, when you see the waves of red guys come out, those are the guys that drop the weapon power-ups.
Much like in the other games in the 19XX series. So it starts off in a kind of familiar way.
Yeah.
And one of the things too is the end level bonus is shoot down range, accuracy. So
yes,
it's important to kill everything.
A 19XX staple of all the games in the series.
All right,
so that's first level,
really quick.
Is short and sweet.
Yep. And the secret to this guy is just get up very close, charge shot, and then just pound away.
Yeah, it's
pound away.
The only way I was able to get rank S on this boss, which is you have to kill him in 10 seconds, is
or less,
to use the Mosquito with its power double powered up. And sometimes it was 9 or 10 seconds on the nose. I could not, no matter how fast I pressed, do it in any other ship. So you see, 100% accuracy gives you 5 stars. Yep. And those stars carry over from level to level to level. So it's very important to get it early on.
All right. Now, the second level, Raime.
See, this game, I love the graphics in this game. Like right now, we're over water, but it's kind of like, rust colored because it's sunset. You can even see the shadows of the boats are off to the side, so the sun's setting. I dig
Jamie's romantic when it comes to
I dig this game.
And the music is great.
Yeah, the music is awesome, and for some reason it's really low in the mix when you're playing the game. I want to crank it up. I listen to it when I'm not even playing. It's pretty good. There's a lot of charge shotting and locking on to boats in this level.
Well, the main thing with the charge shot, too, is, like, I mean, you obviously get charge shot by the little popcorn enemies.
Yeah, because they die.
Right,
quickly.
exactly. So you've got to figure out, what... It's like chaining spots with, like, this. Like, going from spot to spot, like charge shot.
Yeah, a big technique in this game is locking on to an enemy that will not die quickly.
Right.
Because then those green things will keep pumping out. And especially with the mosquito, they arc way out to the side. So you can kill enemies that are halfway across the screen because those green charge shots are going off. Yeah, so this boat, kill quickly.
Yeah, it's just, if
you lock right on as soon as he gets out. Just get that guy out of the way.
Otherwise, things start to happen that will make you not happy.
Yeah.
These thin missiles will come out, and once you shoot the missiles, they turn into projectiles and come at a spread it.
Oh, it gets hairy quickly.
So there you
saw the spaceman.
Spaceman.
I think I've pretty much found one per level. There's always like a hidden spaceman somewhere. You only get 5,000 for him, but when you touch him, it explodes everything on the screen.
So now this is the ship you saw in the beginning of the game. You'll see him quite a few times.
Yes. He is a frequent visitor. He keeps coming back and back and back. I think this of the first 5 levels, maybe 6 levels, is the hardest to get rank S in. It's just brutal.
Yeah, because the level's just so long. Or the boss is so long, I should say. And look at all these things to blow up.
and I'm using 2 full charge bombs. Like that's the full charge bomb going on.
Right.
So now I'm starting another one. You can see it growing in the bottom.
I'm using level 2 there. And there you go.
But I mean, like, I think I barely got it.
as long as you get it.
And I can only get it, like, fraction of the time. That is my least favorite boss. There, 32 seconds on the nose. And that level's really, really hard to get 100%. Yeah. I've never even come close. So I don't even bother. Like, when you're over the water, and they got the things on the left and the right, I just leave the things on the left. It's chaos.
All right, moving right along. Carbert Armor. That's probably my favorite name for a boss.
Oh, there's another thing we need to mention is the escalating points of the power-ups. So if you continue to get the power-up that's the specialty of your ship, you obviously can't go above level 2. So it just starts giving you points. I think it goes 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, and then they're always 80 from that point on. I think it resets when you die, though.
Well, you can also get the bonus if you're not using the specialty with your ship.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it'll only take 1 to charge it up. And then after that, that's when you start getting points.
Okay. Yeah, because like in this video, I used the mosquito and used its default weapon. I've sort of gone away from that since the recording of this. Oh, Spaceman.
Spaceman!
Wait for guys to get on the screen. And I could never get 100% in this level either, and it's not that hard. Like, this level's fairly easy, and I could never figure out why. There's always one. I always get 99.
Just one guy.
Yeah. This guy's kind of loose. As soon as he comes out, just lock on.
Lock on. Also, just like, he moves to the left, you move to the right.
Right.
That kind of deal. Always move to the opposite side of him, and then you should have done enough damage, hopefully by now, to make him start exploding.
Can I tell you how much I love the parachuting tanks?
You love them with the rainbows.
It's one of my favorite things in all of Shmups. They don't land. They just parachute down from the sky. I mean, you're over a waterfall and there are parachuting tanks.
It makes perfect sense.
Oh, it's the best.
Hey, this is an evil organization you're fighting.
And if you don't kill them right away, they don't go straight down. They start, like, they can parachute curve into you. It's the best. Oh, we didn't say there's these, I think there's only maybe 1 or 2 per level? Those little hidden spots where
I think there's 1 per level.
Okay. Where the metals just start pouring out.
Right.
And it's a trick. It's always a risk, because when you're hitting those, there's always enemies coming from the other side of the screen trying to kill you. So it's a balance to go get the metals and kill the guys.
Right.
So once again, that black ship. You keep punishing him, and he keeps coming back for more.
And he keeps dropping medals for you, which is wonderful.
This is kind of like 2 levels in one. Like, right when you go under that little bridge thing, there's a pause in the music, totally different soundtrack, totally different level design. So this is kind of a twofer.
With this part of the level, like, it's a lot of strafing back and forth. There's a couple...
it's just constant strafing.
And then there's a couple, like, these like, sand tanks. That will come out and give you a little bit of trouble, but you can destroy their missiles with your shot, so...
Yeah, as long as you're hammering on that fire button, you can usually overwhelm those missiles. But if two of them are on the same screen, sometimes they start winning the war of attrition. So always lock onto those units. Oh, the bomb. We forgot, sometimes those little power-ups cycle not only between weapons, but then in between the weapons that are bombs. This guy's really easy if you use bombs. So just one bomb kind of knocks out the two front guns, and as long as you're, doing a little damage up top, the two guns up there, and then it's just lock onto that thing again. This was the only boss where I could just obliterate. Like, not even close to missing the rank S due to time. But again, it uses bombs, so I mean, these are bombs you will not have later on in the game.
I mean, for the rate they give you, like, the bomb drop rate is pretty high in this game, so it can even out.
They do give you typically about a couple bombs a level. 99%?
There you go.
But you saw rank S, I mean, that's
1.2 million
1.2 mil. If you don't get the rank S, I mean, that's probably 800, 900,000 less.
Yep.
So if you're going for points, your arm will be tired because you'll be hammering on these bosses trying to get rank S.
There's a little flying pancake there.
Yeah? Little Striker's pancake. Although the pancake existed in real life.
Yeah.
I think the beginning of this level is fairly easy. Oh, Spaceman.
Spaceman. Boy, once you start flying over the water,
once you start flying over the water, the submarines.
Well, and these guys too. Like, if you don't kill them,
if you don't kill them fast, yeah.
Yep. Oh. Yeah, make sure you lock on that shark shot.
There were a couple times in the entire game where I kind of wait a couple seconds to lock onto a dude so I could get those green things going, and especially in this level. Because then you got green things going as the submarines come up. There's something with that floating iceberg.
What do you mean?
Couple times, and only a couple times, and I've played this game a bunch. I've had stuff come out of that iceberg. I swear. I could be going insane.
I think this is I
could be going insane.
A fishtail.
But I swear, once I think even metals came out of it.
Okay.
I could have been hallucinating.
I think you're hallucinating. But hey, for our viewers, if you can confirm this, please send us a video.
This is the first really tough part. Because you want to go after those metals, there's that hidden little metal pot.
You have to kill these guys.
Oh, don't do it.
That's a cluster
don't
of death
do
right
it.
there.
Because if you go after the metals, those guys will overwhelm you.
You will lose your life. You will lose your life.
So yeah, there's another bomb. So, I mean, it's typically... Oh,
Even surprised him.
That was risky. Typically, if you use a couple bombs on a boss, you don't use any bombs during the level, which is sometimes hard.
Right.
Especially in this level. You'll get to these parts with the submarines, and you're inevitably going to have to use a bomb to not die.
And then, if you're not fully powered up, you will have a hard time through this part.
Yes.
It's a very hard time. Hey, he's back.
I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons I chose the mosquitoes. You've got that huge spread, and with the green charges, I mean, you cover the screen.
Yeah.
You're just really slow. This is another kind of easy boss. It really doesn't do anything overwhelming.
It just takes time. Like, as long as you're patient.
Right.
There's no crazy bullet patterns on this guy. As long as you're destroying things in a timely manner too.
Yeah, like this first stage, it's all about destroying those little guns. So you just lock on and kill a couple of them, and you saw I did a full charge bomb to knock all of them out. Then he has no weapons, and you just sit on top of that thing.
But now, you think it's over? He flips over!
Yep.
I don't understand this shit.
This game's awesome. It's a reversible submarine.
It's brilliant. And it flies. No, it doesn't.
It puts out wings. It's got little wings.
Here they come.
Here they come.
This thing drops metals, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I watched a YouTube video of a guy who just milked that thing. Just constant medals, and he was, you know, messing around with the boss and just collecting medals. But like, yeah, I mean, as long as you're using your bombs liberally, that boss isn't that tough. Like those three, the bullet patterns aren't that difficult.
Grants.
So that's another decent rank S opportunity. But nowhere near 100%.
No.
That's another level.
But now,
really
this next coming level, though, for the rank S for the boss. Oof.
Oh, is this
Stage
like,
5, our favorite.
Like
Sancho Pedro.
Sancho. Oh, these clusters of guys that come out. If you kill the blue one first,
And then the rest, yeah.
you get the points.
All the points.
For some reason, though, like one of them is 7,000, but the other ones are 5.
For 20k, there's for the power up.
Yeah. He's back.
He's back.
This dude's super. Just get up
Yep.
right on his butt and pound away. That's not bad. And if you do it quick
Phrasing.
enough, phrasing, you do it quickly enough, as you saw, all the guys before they get into position, they turn into 1,000-point medals. You don't do it quickly, they go to 500-point medals, and if you're really slow, they're 300-point medals.
But then also, if you don't kill that guy right away, those guys start shooting out a bunch of crazy lasers, so watch out. Now, here's where stuff starts coming behind you.
Yeah, you can run into those planes. Those planes are kind of jerks.
Yeah.
They can come up behind and smash into
Well,
you.
so are these trains.
So just stay over the tracks.
Yeah.
And you can see, like, I'll like lock onto the engine of the train, and then wait for. Oh, this is the only extend in the game.
And there it is.
The little Shoryuken. How do you say it? Shoryuken.
It is not a move from Street Fighter, so.
If anyone knows Capcom, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The little red pinwheel. Oh boy, we're getting behind the tanks here. Yeah, see those missiles. You got two guys shooting missiles. You can't overwhelm those with bullets. You gotta dodge them. This level's just pure chaos.
Yeah, then these things start like pumping out medals and you shoot them, but then you've got those change-up like bullets that.
Yeah, they like explode.
But then they move very slowly.
Yeah, this level is just all about slow red bullets. But there's a way, like, I think if the tanks that come out in those little bridges in the middle, one of them has a big fat turret. I think you kill that guy first, the other ones explode into 1,000-point medals. Otherwise, they're just normal medals. There's so many medals.
Yeah, there's a.
I mean, if you really just focused on this level, you could have, I can't even imagine how many medals when you're over. As you can see, I am coming nowhere near maxing out the medals. It's just survival mode. I'm getting them here and there.
There's so many projectiles in this game.
No. When I was recording this, I was just trying to survive. It's just,
Oh yeah, these guys. There's a little change up there because you expect them to shoot missiles, and all of a sudden this little pattern comes out.
Yeah, it'll take a couple times before you remember that you have to kind of draw their fire and go around the outside.
Here's a little mini boss.
Once again, yeah, just destroy the little guns, and after that he's powerless. And then you just sit on top of him and hammer away.
80k. Alright. Here's Sancho Pedro.
This boss.
There's so many little things.
So
going
long.
on.
I think there are 4 stages to this boss.
Yeah.
It just goes on and on and on.
You kill those front turrets like a million times.
Yeah. I don't think his bullet patterns are very difficult. It's those little things, the turrets in the front. Because you don't kill them, you just
knock them
down. And then they pop back up, and then they knock them down, and then they pop back. So it's...
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it is whack-a-mole. So the whole focus of this boss is to be shooting everything and watching those, just out of the corner of your eye, watching those things to make sure they don't pop up and shoot you.
Like right now.
Right. He's not shooting me. Oh, there's bullets. But you can see, you have to be hyper aggressive with this guy. It just took a bunch of memorization for when I could sit on top of them and when I couldn't. And every time you think it's over,
It's not.
it's not. Okay, he starts firing lasers out the side.
Right down the middle.
Laser down the middle. It's insane. I mean, it's just charge bombs.
A bazillion hit points.
Alright, so now he's dead. A little train engine comes out the bottom. And if you kill him, you get 100,000. Although, there were a lot of times when I would kill him and get 20. I couldn't figure out the difference.
Sounds your page.
So that was
I
it.
guess.
Minute and a half it took to beat that boss, and I nailed it on the second. And it took a while. That was frustrating, that boss. I mean, look at that.
21. Yep.
And that's over 80 medals, and I missed a ton of medals. So you could easily get 150 probably. That's a lot of medals. We are. Ooh, we're going down.
How y'all doing? All right, howdy y'all. It's the Hambone rapping at you again, and today's History Corner we'll be covering the 19XX series by Capcom. The first installment is 1942, which was released in 1984, just to clarify that. It was a great shmup that spawned a series of successful sequels for Capcom. And this game had a lot of ports to it, you know, Famicom and such like that. So a lot of people are familiar with this game. And because it was so successful, they made a bunch of sequels. So the first sequel was 1943, The Battle of Midway. And that was released in 1987. Now, some of the things they added to that is a simultaneous two-player game, which is really awesome. So, you know, me and JT over there, we'd like to play that game two players. And then instead of having a set number of lives, you actually had a health meter, or a fuel meter, so to speak. And then another interesting twist they put in there was some cheat codes. You could muck around with the joystick and hold some buttons down, and then some crazy things happen. So in the next sequel after that, we go back in time, so to speak. 1941, The Counterattack, which was released in 1990. Now, one of the most notable things about that one was it was one of the first shmups to put a +1 to your score if you decide to continue. So, you know, all you cheaters out there, they got you with this one. And then also, you know, it was a change of venue, so to speak. So they, instead of being in the Pacific front, they moved it to the Atlantic front. So you got that going on too. And then we have the 19XX War Against Destiny. We just saw that one, so don't need to talk about that. And then finally, we've got the fifth installment, which is 1944, The Loop Master. That was released in 2000. Now, one of the interesting things about this one, it wasn't developed by Capcom. It was actually developed by Rising. For those who are familiar with shmups, they're a very good shmup company. But and then also one of the things about 1944 was it's called the Loop Master for a reason, because you know, if you wanted to, you could play one loop, or if you wanted to, you could set it to endless. So you know, the choice is yours. Well, that about wraps it up for the 19XX series. So I hope you learned something today, because I sure did. So see y'all later. If they go down, they go up.
So this is a classic look, flying over the blue water of the 19XX series.
A lot of boats.
However, you'll see something new coming up. You're scrolling sideways.
Yep.
I remarked to you that this reminded me of Raiden Fighters 2. And you were... I was not selling you on that.
You're not selling it.
The last level? Is it the last level you start? No? Still nothing?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Only do that on...
I'll convince him eventually.
He'll convince me eventually.
This level is another, just pure chaos. There's so many guys coming out fighting for this.
You never want to, like, stand still in this game.
No,
Right in this level especially.
yeah, this to me was, I was focusing on nothing but red bullets.
Right. Well...
It's just dodging.
My only complaint in this game is the lack of color in the bullets. Variety of color.
Bright red, right?
This aesthetically, like it doesn't affect gameplay in my opinion, but I would like to see different colors. It's a small complaint.
Hambone's complaint has been noted.
Oh, here we go. those thin little red lasers come out. Oh my god.
This is where when you lock onto that guy, the green thing of the mosquito going way out helps.
Yep.
You just sit in the middle and they just kill things as they come on the screen. I'm not sure another ship you could do that with. Just going down. So many turrets. This is a big battleship.
It's a huge battleship.
Much bigger than in 1942 and 1943. And these are the slowest planes. I don't even know how they're staying aloft.
Well, I don't even know how you're flying backwards at this point, but hey, it's happening.
Good point. But it's happening.
No. I guess one thing we haven't brought up is, have you ever timed out with a boss? Because you could do that in 1943, I believe.
I did not try that. I was too busy focused on the polar extreme of beating as fast as possible.
So this is the one instance in the game where you can just sit still and those things will just move right around you.
So there are a couple sweet spots. You can, I think you can be all the way at the bottom.
Yes.
And then there's that right underneath, there's a little strip. That's,
but check this
now
out.
You can.
Yeah, now you can.
Now you can.
This is where it gets fun.
I love the charge button. Just the whole screen goes nuts. I've already got my other bomb going. There it is again. I mean, it's just charge bomb, charge bomb.
Bam, 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 bam.
And you still have to deal with this crazy bullet pattern. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm dead. That was just pure luck.
The sideway bullets are really nice.
That dude's a beast.
He is a beast.
That is my Achilles heel. And shmups in general, the crossing bullet patterns.
Rank S. Mission accomplished, right? You think the game is over? You're all set here?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, the first time I beat that boss, I'm like, okay, that's gotta be it.
That's gotta be it. After all that hullabaloo?
Nope.
Now, this is where it takes a turn. Much like every other shmup made, guess where you're going?
This is kind of weird. Like, the battleship opens up. It's deep. Oh, those two turrets. These two turrets. If you do not kill them immediately, they will kill you. They will. Because with this slow slow mosquito, it's a pain. Like, I'm having to go in between bullets. If you go with another ship, you can swoop around. The mosquito is definitely lacking in speed to the point where you're dodging in the middle of bullets that other ships can.
Well, your best defense is a good offense in this case. So it's just to destroy the things before they have the opportunity to blow them.
Correct.
Hey, you're back.
He leaves immediately this time. I'm out of here. So this is kind of like the first boss, but orange.
But orange.
And I found we've got a little sweet spot here. For a little bit. And you kind of sneak down, but you've done enough damage at that point where he's on to form number 2.
Like this I don't get, but okay.
Oh, it's the best. As long as you kind of...
Little twitch movements.
Yeah.
Just light twitch movements.
Tiny little tap, tap, tap. But that thing, he's got those little charge balls that if you try and lock on your charge shot, those guys quickly intercept it.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Because with the mosquito, those green things swoop around on top and do damage. I mean, come on, it's a plane. It turns into a robot with arms. This game is awesome.
Time to keep going.
Back.
Yeah, now this, you have to get up very close to them, otherwise those things will
converge.
And you really can't, you're not fast enough for the mosquito to dodge it. And also you gotta watch out for those rockets, because they will destroy you as well.
Yeah, you can't touch those. I'm not really sure what those rockets do, though.
Booster rockets.
I know, but what?
In outer space, damn it.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Oh my god. This is the hardest final boss
This is so
ever.
ridiculous here.
Maybe not ever, but in the shmups that I've played, by far the hardest.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the jets, because those will destroy you.
Yeah, they roast you.
Right, but look how close he comes down on top of you.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You don't have very much room to breathe here.
All right, we're now coming up to being bombless. At which point we will be witnessing Shmuppin history, I should say. The first time something has ever happened in recorded Shmuppin history is coming up. I'll let the anticipation build.
It's building. Just look at that. That's just awful. Good thing you can destroy some of those projectiles.
Right. The little red tic-tac things you can destroy, the missiles you can destroy, the big round ones.
Not so much.
Hey, you just keep going and like the guns break down. Then they turn into different guns. Then the wings fall off. Then he's like, I don't even need wings. There we go! The first death in recorded Shmuppin history.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first.
I couldn't do it. Not even close.
Color me shot.
Not even close. I have never beaten this boss with fewer than 3 lives. And I've watched videos of dudes do it. When he sends out that crossing sprays of bullets real fast, if you know they're coming, which they always go after those. If you have a faster ship, you can zip on top and avoid them. But the mosquito's too slow. You can't do it.
Oh, and as you see here, he's got the laser shot.
This is the laser shot. Accidentally got the laser shot.
Well,
actually, at this point, it's really not that bad because you're only fighting one guy.
When you're on the boss, you got.
I mean, that's it. You saw I died twice and liberally bombed, and it took over 2 minutes to beat that guy.
That's a rank S.
It does give you 100% though. Gives you and
extra life.
And it would be really hard to beat that guy without rank S.
That's brutal. Imagine the score you would have had with medals.
Yeah. Doing it, I mean, it gives you a chunk of change.
And here we go, guys.
I'd love to get a little soothing guitar music. Now what are those? Wait, are those the rocket boosters going back into the atmosphere?
Yeah, and you're gonna go chase them back down. Obviously, your plane has a heat sink. Look, see, not even affected. It's just using that.
What's he doing?
He's using those guys as a shield to go back down without destroying his plane. Oh, he's locking onto him and he's blowing him up!
Oh! There you go. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Now wait, those were nuclear warheads.
Correct. So you couldn't stop them.
They blew up in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So is now nuclear fallout going to rain down on
For those who don't know the backstory, you're fighting this evil organization before war started. But
you're trying to head it off.
You're trying to stop it, but as you can see, you cannot win the war against destiny.
The planet didn't blow up, but those warheads did blow up pretty close to the planet.
Yeah.
Pretty sure people on the planet are gonna be breathing.
No. What's going on here?
Is that a mushroom cloud or is that the sun?
It's the moon?
It is kind of the moon, and we are flying way up there. Space plane. That's a pretty bucolic cottage. I don't see any nuclear fallout. There's no ash clouds. I think we saved planet Earth.
Well, unless you went in outer space and then
or maybe we're just leaving planet Earth.
Traveled around a black hole and then.
No. They blew up in Earth's atmosphere. Earth is dead. We're out of here.
And I guess we are too.
That was it.
Yeah.
Good game.
Very good game.
Loved it. Alright, for the Shmup-off, we are going to try something new. Simultaneous 2-player action, whoever gets the most points. And just in case we actually do well, which could be a first for these Shmup-offs, we're going to cap it at level 2.
Yep.
So as soon as level 2 boss is dead, game over.
Or if we're dead, then game over.
We'll probably be dead because this is going to be chaos.
Right. But hey,
you never know.
Let's do it.
Alright. I'm going lightning.
I will also go lightning.
Okay. Keep things fair and even.
Here we go. Let's see if we can remember anything that...
I'm green.
I'm blue. Ooh, points!
Ooh, I didn't get any. Oh no, I got all. I forget, I'm on the left. The chaos is already.
He forgets. You got all the points, you son of a...
Oh man, I need a power up. I've got my little pea shooter. This is terrible.
It's like cutthroat kitchen.
Green.
Oh, that is weird.
No rank S. This is
Oh,
terrible.
that's rank garbage.
Maybe rank D. Oh, that was terrible. I'm telling you, you have to be the mosquito with double spread gun to rank S that guy. That was terrible.
Oh boy. Well, at least we didn't die.
We didn't die.
Rank
18.
B. Oh, Ant B.
56 at 40%. How is that even possible?
It divvies it up. It divvies it up.
Wait, yeah, come on. Ooh.
Oh.
Ouch.
All right.
This is the level.
This
This
is-
is gonna be pure chaos.
This is who we can figure
Pure
it out.
chaos.
There's two of those
I
guys.
am not used to the double powered up Vulcan. This is interesting. Oh, they do double up on everything. Interesting. Like those extra ships,
Yep.
like extra planes. Yeah, maybe not.
Or there's extra planes, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe not extra ships. Boats, I mean. Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch!
Oh! Oh! No!
Oh, that's right, we have bombs.
Yeah, this is not a no bomb Shmup-off, okay?
Correct. I'm so used to not bombing during levels.
Yeah, leave it all on the line.
Oh, God, I hit something with a charge shot of it. Whiff it.
Oh! Oh, I didn't even see that bullet!
That's it.
Thank you.
Charge bomb. Oh, I'm not gonna make it till anything. That was terrible. Spaceman.
Spaceman! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Did you not get those? I got them.
I could only get one.
Alright, here we go,
We were
guys.
fighting for screen real estate.
I can't even see anything.
Oh, I was asleep at the wheel there. Oh, God, come on. Charge shot. There we go.
Excellent. Cannot see. Jesus!
How is he not dead yet?
Oh, God.
All right. Oh, look
Oh!
at how close it
This
is.
is good. Oh, you got a bomb. I think you got, because of the bomb, he's gonna.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Metals. It's all gonna be metals.
Let's see here. Rank A. 51.
Ooh, you have more metals. Oh no! Oh no! I think you won.
Oh, does the Hambone take this one?
I think he does.
Let's see what the final scores are. 468 to 485. Oh, by the skin of my
So
teeth.
close.
Oh, that's a good one though.
That was pretty fun. That was pure chaos.
We couldn't see what was going on, and
I think we're gonna have to do a couple simultaneous two-player runs in real life.
Yeah, I think that is on the horizon. But as you guys can see, you can pick the same plane, and it divvies up the shoot down percentage. It looks like, and so yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was fun.
All right, guys.
All right.
Hambone takes it.
Hambone wins. All right. So 19XX.
The War Against Destiny.
I conclude that we defeated Destiny, or that our destiny was to defeat the warheads and save planet Earth. But as you saw in the gameplay footage, it's a little ambiguous.
Very ambiguous.
We don't know.
Well, but overall, I think we both thoroughly enjoyed this game.
Loved this game.
Great artwork, great
One
music.
of my favorites.
Great artwork, great music. The scoring mechanisms were pretty cool. Like once you learn how to use those, it wasn't too difficult to figure out, but like it's difficult to execute. And the bombing system was pretty cool too. Like very different than your normal shmup.
The charge bombs are unique. I would say it's a very accessible game right off the bat. Like if you don't have to be a super shmupper. I mean, the first level you saw is super fast, super easy. Second level gets a little difficult, but even if you die there, I mean, you could still get past the boss. I mean, there were a couple times where I think the first time I played level 4 and 5, I beat them both, and obviously didn't make it any farther than that. But
Right.
you can limp along. It gives you a lot of bombs. Right. You have a lot of guys.
Yeah, you have stuff to work with.
Yeah.
As long as you're not chasing for score.
Right.
I mean, you can advance fairly. You can advance pretty far in this game.
Yeah, I would say the 5th boss is where
it really starts to get hard.
That's where it gets hardcore. But yeah, I love the levels. I mean, super colorful. You had blue sky levels. You got rust-colored water levels.
Gigantic battleship level.
Giant battleships. You got waterfalls.
Outer space.
Gorgeous looking game, and I love the music. And like I said earlier, it's frustrating to me that you can't hear it. They have it very low in the mix, but if you just listen to the soundtrack like I do, it's like got these weird Caribbean. It's like the only shmup soundtrack I know that has bongo drums. But it's like some weird jazz fusion soundtrack. There's no metal shredding, which I like, but totally unique soundtrack.
Yeah.
I love the planes are good, the weapons are good, love the bosses. Love this game.
Yeah.
So I would say definite both thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
2 big thumbs up. If you like this episode, you can check out our other episodes. We have them on YouTube, youtube.com/Shmuppin. We also have a Facebook page. You can check us out there. Follow us. Make sure you follow us on both so that anytime we put out a new episode, you'll be notified. We also stream a lot on Twitch. If you want to follow me, I am Dr. Sage.
And I'm Backdoor Fred.
And that's pretty much it. I think it was a good shmup.
All right, well, until next time, guys.
Keep on shmupping.